to lose one to LaJoy here.
No, he'll be one of the first ones to try that outside line, but it's not
turn
there.
3. Around goes Chaffin.
All kinds of cars going everywhere.
McMurray, Lewis slides in. Everybody else is going to get by.
Marty Houston, Brad Baker, nowhere to go. Slide down to the inside as well. And the 11 and the 28 car there.
And McMurray, unfortunately, Jamie McMurray, the rookie, got the worst of it. Where do you see the nose of that car? The back end, that's the good end, folks.
See if we can see what happened here. They're going down into turn 3. I think it's that same old story. You're trying to get down on the inside.
We come down on Shane Hall there in the 63 car.
Here comes McMurray, no place to go. Kind of gets it slowed down, but bam, he gets hit in the back end. Guy running second.
We got one in the wall, turn 3 and 4.
Yep, Ron Young, the All-Pro graduate, hit the wall pretty hard and then backslid into the inside wall. Caution is out for the second time at lap 18.
You know, my wife always scored the cars here in the pits, and she'd always tell me, say, you don't know what it's like to do a race at Bristol. I can't even talk to the gas man and tell them what kind of mileage you're getting. That car spun out, and I didn't even see it. And this is a track you can see the whole track.
1,000 people, and there are seats all the way around.
See, it's a wide shot here. Let's see. Well, he just got in that corner all by himself, and the car come around on him, and this place will do that to you. You drive into the turn too hard, your car a little bit loose, you can't save it.
There may have been contact. Trouble out of turn 4, front straightaway. The 16 slapped the wall. Sammy Sanders cautions out again. Third one of the day. Sorry, let's try to get back to Dick Berger.
Well, this is really uncalled for. Brad Teague should have checked up.
Happens in a hurry here.
Brad Teague just got into the left rear.
He almost had it straightened up here. He doesn't hit the outside wall, but he goes down and hits the inside wall here.
That was kind of uncalled for. I would have not been happy about that if I was Sammy Sanders.
No caution. Now it's out. Caution is out. Tad Geschichter, number 59 for Rich Bickle. You see the damage to the right front.
He just went up. He got the, looked like something happened to the right front of the car. He started up the track and just hit the outside wall.
Fourth caution of the day comes at lap 53.
There you see Bickle right there in the 59 car.
Yeah, he went in turn 1 and it looked like something happened to the right front. The car just went straight up the racetrack. He was trying to whoa it up, but he hit that outside retaining wall.
Now he keeps that car way up on the banking and out of further harm's way. And then after the field was caught up by the caution car, he rolled it down into the ground.
Out of Jimmy Spencer down the back.
Hard to make that pass. When you
Trouble turn 1. 11 cars are piled up in the first corner.
And our champion's up in the middle of them.
Bobby Hamilton Jr., Mike McLaughlin is there, Shane Hall, Jeff Green, Mike Dillon, Kevin Grubb, and the 36 of Hank Parker.
Green's car is wiped out.
I saw 2 of our top 5 in points in that wreck. Of course, Jeff Green, who's leading the points in the 20 car, Mike McLaughlin, he was in 5th in points.
Look at this. Believe it or not, this is Bobby Hamilton
I don't
Jr.'s
know who
car.
that is.
It's Hamilton, or what's left of it.
That looks like a Dr. Pepper candy got squished.
Well, what happened?
Oh, we got a whole gaggle of cars going down into turn 1. Whoa.
Oh, Green got turned around by Jeff Purvis.
Jeff Purvis got into the back of Green and just turned.
Look at Greg Biffle, the 60 car. There's the reason Bobby Hamilton Jr.'s car, the 26, is tore up. Biffle just drove across the top of it.
He's like a can opener. He went up over the top and just tore his car apart.
Scott Wimmer was involved. Didn't see him the first time through. Watch the 0-2 of Ryan Newman. He gets tapped.
Oh, he keeps her straight, though. Stayed in the throttle the whole time, it looked like.
You know, that may be what started this mess back here. These guys saw Newman going crazy down the front, probably checked up a little bit, and then somebody rammed into the back of somebody, and this is what you get. And here, never relaxing, never ever relaxing. Up on the wheel, up off the corner, back to the right, back to the left. Cars hopping around all the time.
Spin in turn 1. Christian Elder has gone around, and Elton Sawyer has spun. Caution is out this time. Sawyer spun off turn 2. It was 2 separate incidents.
I think Christian Elder has spun out like that maybe the 4th time since this race started.
Kevin Grubb, 37 car, going to get another one of his laps back.
Here he comes. Oh, Kelly Denton
got another one.
Said, I tried this before and it worked. Let me try it again. And I guess Elder probably checked up back here behind these guys, and he got turned around.
Again from Hank Parker, right behind Denton. And
well, that is so uncalled for. There's just no reason for Kelly Denton to be doing something like that.
around goes Elton Sawyer.
Sometimes, but he's never run here before. He needs laps. He needs to be out here riding around.
The only place out of the way is up on the truck.
It ain't even safe fair sometime. Oh,
Kevin Grubb got turned around and into the wall. And
Kelly Denton
misses it.
Caution is out again.
And we got cars that are racing back to the flag. Here they come. Here comes David Green.
And Elton Sawyer going to get a lap back from Andy Santerre.
And David Green was 3 laps down, so now he's 2 laps down, but Elton Sawyer gets back on the lead lap.
8th caution, lap 116 of Chad Chaffin. Here's look.
Here he comes off the corner, and he gets a little nudge. He gets to doing the hospital wobble down the back here.
Watch Kelly Denton in the 77 car coming in here, spins, just barely misses it. Coming out of turn 2 right here.
So he gets up a little high. Chad Chaffin gets a run under him. Just nicks him in the left rear. Here he goes.
And you know, you're so on the edge here, all it takes is just a little bump to get you out of shape and knock you into the outside wall like that.
Well, particularly when you come off there with just a little on the high side.
Winston Cup cars of Bobby Labonte and Tony Stewart, they said, we just don't know. Well, he gets in the back of Marty Houston here off turn 2.
We stay green as Houston spins down to the
Come on, we got to have a caution. Let's go here.
And we do. Caution is out. 9th one today. And lap 163.
I wouldn't have one for Andy. He needs a caution. This plays right into his game plan.
Talking about Andy Santerre, who was leading this race.
You got to admit, he's an underdog, guys. I mean, he's got no sponsors. His 2nd race of the year, and here he's up here trying to win a race. It's a pretty big deal.
This is going through turn 3 and turn 4 here. Mike McLaughlin in the 20 car was just talking about, gets back to that throttle, just gets in the back of Marty Houston in 11. Tim Sauter right there in the 61 having checkup, getting down on the apron as well.
Which way's he going to go? Which way's he going to go? Which way?
Got the wheels cut right.
I'm going to go. I'm going to stay down here.
Safest place.
That's right. Because sometimes they'll hook and shoot right back out in the racetrack. That's what these guys sitting here behind him are waiting to see. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go?
And the spotter has no idea where
the spotter's breathless.
They like to say on that oldie station, the hits
happens to Harvey. It's better than what was going to happen to him, because he was going to lose at least 1 lap coming in under the green.
At least 1 lap.
Now it could be just a start at the end of the longest line.
Well, here's the incident.
I'm loose. I'm loose.
He got down on that apron, though, had those left side wheels down on that black asphalt.
That's a couple of wrecks for the 25 car today, and then 20 car gets nailed in the rear end.
Now that accident started about 9 cars in front of Larry Foyt, and as the field accordioned, he got turned around. Caution is out. Lap 179.
When you have restarts, cautions like this, one right after another, I mean, you just can't get them spread out.
And Mike McLaughlin in the 20 car, he's going to get his lap back here.
Just comes up. Yep.
Yeah, it just comes up off the corner. And a lot of the times, what you don't know is did he have to pedal out did he have to backpedal a little bit, come up off the throttle, then get hit in the rear end like that?
An unlucky day for Larry Foyt. It puts us under the 11th caution of the day, and the Cheez-It 250.
And out of trouble, I should say. Obviously, got in front of the window.
Trouble turn 3. Andy Santerre got turned around by Brad T.
Oh, man.
Oh, that looked like a bump 'em and dump 'em.
think that 75's been involved in a couple of incidences today.
David Green, Jay Sauter getting their lap back from the leader, Randy LaJoie, there in the 34 and the 43 car.
Boy, but the heartbreak is sitting right there in the turn. Look at this poor guy. Leading the race. Everything going his way.
He was coming back up through the pack. He made it back up to about 10th spot after his pit stop. Let's show you what happened.
He's on the outside here of the 75 car. They just get together, getting down in the turn there. 75's laps down. Well, I'll take that back. He may not. I don't know if it's a 75. I think he was one lap down,
lap down.
not laps
Perhaps.
down. Sure, Andy thought he'd probably give him a little room to get in there.
Both of them hard into that outside wall in turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, he backed that thing in there big time.
Let's go back and talk a little about the we'll have another angle, and we'll talk a little about the restart and the penalty to Kevin Harvick for jumping that restart on Randy LaJoie. There goes Santerre in a shower of sparks.
Well, that's unfortunate. Santerre had a great car. Felt like he had a chance to win this race. Things worked out for him.